everyone, I am Janhavi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you guys are new over here, then welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want to talk about 10 English series that are going to take your level from basic to a fluent speaker. Yes, we're going to cover up everything to basically everything. You know, if you are a beginner, so this video is for you. If you are at an intermediate level, this video is for you. If you are at an advanced level, then this video is for you. And if you're already fluent, then what are you doing here? I'm just kidding. You can watch it. Stay here, make me increase my views. Anyways, let's get started. Before getting started, I'd also like to mention that all of my courses, which are basic course, basic English course, intermediate English course, advanced English course, British accent, American accent, all of those are available on my website, which is www.janhavipavar.com. The link is in the description box below. Now let's get started. If you are at a beginner level, you know, if your level of English is extremely basic, like you can only understand a few words that I'm saying and you have to look at subtitles to understand me, so these series are gonna help you. The first one is, please do not get offended, is that you may be an adult and you still have to watch this. The first one is Peppa Pig. Yes, it's a children's cartoon and it's a very good one. So in Peppa Pig, you're gonna find very basic conversations. Peppa, what are you doing? Oh, nothing. George, what are you doing? So you're gonna find very basic phrases, a very basic conversation, basic words, basic vocabulary, basic sentences. All right, so start with Peppa Pig. Moving on, this is another cartoon, and this is also when you're at a basic level. It's Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol is another cartoon. It's a very good one, actually. So over here, again, you're gonna find basic sentences, basic structures, basic vocabulary. These are gonna help you to become familiar with the language. It's very important that when you start learning a language, you're already familiar with the language. Is that you can identify words, you can identify an idiom, you can identify a phrase. So all of these things, they're gonna make you familiar. Now, moving on to the intermediate part. Now let's move on to series that apparently big people watch. You know, I still watch Paw Patrol and all. But anyways, the first series is Friends. I bet you guys have heard about this one. This is a classic. Like, there is no comparison of Friends. This is a classic. So in Friends, you're gonna find conversations, you're also going to find phrases, and through conversations you can also use the same kind of conversations in your daily life. So start with Friends if you're at an intermediate level. If you're not, if you're at a beginner level, then after watching those cartoons, you start with Friends. So in Friends, you're gonna find formal and informal language both, mainly informal because there are 6 friends who just make jokes. It's very humorous. You're also going to become familiar with the American humor, you know, along with its phrases and slangs. So you're going to come across a lot of those things. Moving on to the next one, then you can watch The Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory is another comedy series, an American comedy series, a very good one. But in Big Bang Theory, you're gonna come across words that are a bit advanced than Friends, and you're also gonna come across sentence structures that are a bit advanced than Friends. Why? Because those people, they're scientists, so apparently they use the same kind of language. So it can get a bit advanced, but this is still for intermediate people. And for intermediate, the third series that you can watch is How I Met Your Mother. And How I Met Your Mother, you're gonna come across a lot of humor, yes, and informal language, idiomatic phrases. So when we are talking about humor, when we are talking about jokes, there are different kind of jokes and different kind of humor. So we can understand humor of a single context, not every context. But when you start watching How I Met Your Mother and when you become familiar with all sorts of humor, with all sorts of comedies. So that's gonna help you a lot. Now let's move on to the advanced portion of your English journey. Now you can start with Sherlock. Now Sherlock is a British series. Obviously, you've heard about Sherlock Holmes, so you're gonna find advanced phrases, advanced words, advanced sentence structures. So if you have already watched the series of the basic level and intermediate level, then this one is not going to be too hard for you. Obviously, you're going to come across phrases and idioms and words and new sentence structures that you haven't heard before, but that's why you're watching it. Another one that you can watch is The Crown. The Crown has a very formal and sophisticated language. It's based on Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth, who is no more alive. She kicked the bucket a while ago. But you can start watching The Crown. It's a very good one. You're going to come across formal language, sophisticated language, very good words, and you know, the posh kind of English. Although there is no posh English, but yes, it's the royal English. Another one that you can watch when you're at an advanced level, you can watch Downton Abbey, a very good one. I'm not going to give you too many details about this one. You just go and watch it. Next, if you are done with all of these levels, then obviously you need something fluent. So for your fluent level, start watching Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is amazing. You're gonna, well, basically it's a lot of conversation, all right? Yeah, there are a lot of conversations, many dialogues, and that's why you need to become a speaker. Why do you want to learn English? Just to become a speaker, so you can hold a conversation. So you're gonna come across a lot of conversation in Breaking Bad.
Thinking if you and I could partner up. You know the business, and I know the chemistry.
And you're also gonna come across complex words, complex vocabulary. Yes, that's why it's for fluent speakers or for speakers who are done with their advanced level. So yes, complex sentence structures as well. So you're gonna come across those. You're gonna love it. Another one that you can watch is The Office. The Office is, again, a comedy series, but at the same time, it has a lot of conversations, just like Breaking Bad. And in Breaking Bad, I'm gonna say is that there are less conversations as compared to The Office. The Office is gonna help you with a lot of conversations. So you can start watching The Office.
Okay, we all go together or we go one at a time.
Here it is. Truck to refrigerators to dumpster, 360 spin onto the palace, backflip gainer into the trash can.
Yeah.
Hardcore, parkour!
Parkour!
I'm right behind you, Andy! Come on!
Yeah!
Parkour.
So this is how you become a fluent speaker of English, from basic level to a fluent speaker. You can also say an advanced one. I mean, you're good to go at advanced. So start watching these series. It's a very entertaining way to just, learn a language. You're gonna entertain yourself, obviously, by watching movies and series, and at the same time, you're gonna learn a lot of things. Another thing that I'd like to mention here is make sure that you make notes and make sure that you practice, because you can watch a lot of series, you can watch a lot of movies, but as long as you're not practicing, you're not going to become a fluent speaker. So make sure to practice. Jot down anything that you find important. I'm not going to say, oh, you write down new words. If you think that you can't remember words, you write down words. If you think you can remember, do not write it. It's all right. But if you think you can't remember new sentence structures, you start writing those. So it depends on you what you're making notes of. Anyways, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Make sure to go check all of the courses on my website. The link is in the description box below. Till the next video, bye everyone, stay safe.